Yes everyone, welcome back to another YouTube video. Today we are looking at the power of a morning routine. Hope you enjoy.
For anybody that wants to achieve something extraordinary in their life, that the third thing that you need to focus on is mindset. The first two are diet and exercise, followed by mindset. But I wake up when I wake up, I give myself 10 minutes to get out of bed, and I do that because I'm lazy and my inclination is to lay in bed, so I need a bright line that says I get out of bed immediately without wasting time. So I'm out of bed in 10 minutes or less. I put my gym clothes next to my bed so that the easiest answer is to put my gym clothes on. In fact, I'd have to make a conscious choice not to, which thusly would trigger conflict emotionally, because it is my identity to immediately go to the gym to work out again, partly for cognitive optimization and then also for longevity, for health and for aesthetics. But working out, I think, is incredibly important. Immediately after the gym, I meditate, and the reason that I do that is because I want to practice going from the sympathetic nervous system, which is fight or flight, which you're triggering in the gym through the heavy exertion. Your heart rate is up, your breathing is shallow and rapid, and the idea is to very quickly switch over into the parasympathetic nervous system, where you're getting into rest and digest, where you're calming all of that down. You're slowing your breath, your diaphragm breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth, and really calming everything down. And I think practicing that transition is very important. Just meditating for any reason, I think, is really important. And doing that gets you into a calm and creative state, which is where all of your anxiety, all of your stress is dropped down to zero. After that, I read, which I think is incredibly important. I think you should always be learning. I think that's really, really important to having great ideas, to solving problems, whatever it is, to getting better. You need to just always be learning. After that, I have a list called Important Things, and I go through my important things list. And the reason that I keep a list is because I don't ever want to waste time in a transitional moment trying to think of what I should be doing or focusing on. I want that list. Also, studies have shown that journaling before you go to bed, simply by listing the things you need to do, allows you to sleep. And so this may be one of the reasons that I have such an easy time falling asleep, is I know everything that I should be working on, everything that I've thought about is not only written down, it's in priority order. And so there isn't a cycle of my brain like remember, which I think is part of what keeps people awake. So
no one can live without a routine. You just forget that. If you guys don't have a routine, I would recommend, like, you get one going, because you cannot be mentally healthy without a routine. You need to pick a time to get up, whatever time you want, but pick one and stick to it, because otherwise you dysregulate your circadian rhythms and they regulate your mood. And eat something in the morning.
Creating routines in the morning is very good, because that helps to calm the subconscious as well and the instinctive part of the mind, right? So routines are really great, but it's great to set a routine in the morning because it sets a precedence for the day. Right? And especially if you take charge in the morning, then what you're doing is essentially you're telling your mind and your body that you are in charge, and if the mind and body wants to do something, they need to consult with you first before they do anything. So if you wake up in the morning and then you just respond to whatever is coming your way, then you're setting a precedence that you are not in charge, right? You're just living in a state of just responding all day long. But the morning routine should be in alignment with what your purpose is, right?
I'm a huge fan of morning routines because they give you a period of calm in the morning that's just going to make you a bit more resilient to cope with those stresses that will come up in your day. It's not if they're going to come up, they will come up. It's the 3 M's of a morning routine. The first M is mindfulness, the second M is movement, and the third M is mindset. Come up. But I think the 3 M's provides a very valuable structure to help you think about what are you going to put into your morning routine. So the first M, mindfulness, can be meditation, it can be breathing, it can be a practice of mindfulness. Whatever you want can go under that umbrella of mindfulness. Some days I hit the zone and I feel really, really calm. Other days I just go through my to-do list. But what I've learned to do is not beat myself up about it on those days where I'm going through my to-do list. I'm accepting that, hey, you know what, my mind's a little bit busy today. That's okay. Then I move on to movement. Again, movement can be anything depending on what you like. I do a lot of hip stretches, maybe some yoga moves, maybe some workouts on a step, maybe some press-ups, whatever I feel like for 5 or 10 minutes. That is all I do. And then I'll move on to mindset. So mindset can be anything to put you in a positive frame of mind. So It could be reading a book that you find very uplifting for a few minutes with a cup of tea in the morning. It could be doing affirmations, and we will say for about 2 minutes, I'm happy, I'm calm, I'm stress-free. I'm happy, I'm calm, I'm stress-free. And we'll just repeat that for 2 minutes. And at the end of those 2 minutes, I feel totally relaxed and calm. And that calm continues throughout the day.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of it. It's not just in the moment. I'm more resilient to the stressors in my life.
As you saw in this video, there is one common theme throughout, and that is calmness. If we can install calmness in the morning, we are setting ourselves up for calmness throughout the rest of the day. Never forget that. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Please give it a like, a share, and a subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope you took some valuable tips that you can use in your morning routines from now on. Have a good day and stay blessed.